This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Don't forget, you can test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We had the Dow down 1, Nasdaq was off 14, S&Ps are off $1.50, and right now, folks, we got our man, Mr. Ken Shreve from the Street.com. Ken Shreve, what's going on?
Everything's good, my friend. How are you?
Good, man, good. I was thinking about you a little bit earlier. We got a big golf tournament down here at Innisbrook next week.
Now you're talking my language, my friend.
I know, man. Well, we can talk. Well, I know we can talk about that, but first off, we're going to talk about the market, the general market. What do you think out here?
Well, I think it's a market where it's kind of hard to be aggressively long with conviction, and it's hard to be short without thinking that we could see another upward move here. So it's a very tricky market. I'm kind of happy favoring cash right now, only about 35% in, and just kind of holding on to some big winners I've had since the September lows. But
nice.
It's just a tricky market. I mean, let's face it, the NASDAQ, you had another heavier volume decline today. I would say the selling pressure was fairly muted considering the news we got from the Finisar after the close yesterday, the fiber optics firm. So, but we've seen a lot of heavier volume declines in the NASDAQ. There's been kind of subtle signs of institutional selling there since February 9th, seeing subtle signs of institutional selling in Apple. Market looks like it wants to roll over a bit here, namely the NASDAQ, but it's not. It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, and I see in the note that you had sent me over, I mean, the SMH is, I guess we had the volume, plus we did get under that 50-day. That was the first time going all the way back till September.
Yeah. I think the Semiconductors Holders Trust. It's an ETF that tracks a basket of semiconductor stocks. I mean, this is again what distribution looks like at a top after a lengthy run-up since the market lows of late August, early September. So I mean, the technical picture of the Semiconductors Holders Trust, I can't think that bodes well for the NASDAQ. But the market can be so counterintuitive sometimes. I did a piece earlier today at Real Money where I said, listen, I don't want to talk out of both sides of my mouth here, but I'm seeing plenty of signs that the market, especially the NASDAQ, wants to come in a bit more here. But then again, if oil prices back off $2, $3, $5 over the next week, who would be surprised if the S&P 500 shoots off to a new high again? So,
and if we, I know you did a video a little bit earlier. Talk a little bit about over at TheStreet.com about HealthSpring. You were doing a video over there.
Yeah, exactly. I do a video every Wednesday. It goes up Wednesday morning. It's called the 1 Minute Trade. So today I took a look at a provider of managed healthcare services, a company called HealthSpring.
Okay.
It has a market cap of just over $2 billion. Still a stock that I like a lot here. I'm not really, again, aggressively going long in the market, but HealthSpring, made a big move in mid-February when it reported outstanding earnings, top-line growth of 30%, earnings growth of 49% year over year, and it's really just kind of holding on to those gains, moving tight sideways, and had another good day today. I still like the stock. I think it's a great healthcare name to own, and that's what I do. Every Wednesday, the 1 Minute Trade video I do is just meant to kind of highlight a fundamentally and technically healthy growth stock that I think has more potential.
Yeah, folks, depending on how long you've been listening to my radio show, I've been on 15 years now. Ken and I were on for years when he was at IBD, and we used to talk quite a bit. I remember when the gold market first started, Ken, remember, I said, man, these stocks under 10 look awful good. And it's amazing how a lot of those equities under 10 just went to the moon. I mean, who would ever, that's why the small caps went up so big, because we're in a commodity market. It's pretty wild, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. And you got to give credit to the Spider Gold Trust, the GLD. I mean, this is continues to show strength and resilience, sitting around right around 139, 140. So I mean, who knows? I mean, you could see another breakout here, or it could weaken. But there's still some underlying strength in this market. Names like Panera Bread, Cognizant Technology Solutions, Priceline, all hang